Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about. Well then, so the conversation that we need to have is as follows. The problem with me is I have many issues. I like to do everything. I love a lot of things, you know, and the problem is that I have a very short attention span. For me to having done car finds for the past 4 years is some doing. Obviously I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, but to be doing the car hunts and car finds and everything car related for the best part of 4 years is some doing, considering that I myself get bored of almost everything in a matter of a short space of time. I get bored of a lot of things. So this is what brings me to this kind of conversation that I want to have with you. Now, the problem I have with the way the channel's going now is you're all getting bored. Now, I know you are. There's going to be some of you that's going to say, no, I'm not getting bored. There's a lot of you that probably would agree that, you know, the content is getting boring, because at the end of the day, I'm bored myself of my own content. I'm bored of my own content. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the car finds. The issue is I used to watch a lot of Gas Monkey Garage. I used to watch a lot of Vice Script Garage. I used to watch a lot of Dennis Collins. I got bored of their content. And it had nothing to do whatsoever with how they're doing their content. They're still doing stuff that I enjoy now. It's like most things, eventually it gets to the point where you get bored and you want to go watch something else. And then within a couple of months or so, you go back to that channel and then you kind of play catch up. It's like watching a Netflix series. You know, you don't want to wait until the next episode comes out in a week or a fortnight's time. You want to wait until there's like 6-7 episodes and you want to binge watch them. I get that, because that's what I do myself. Now, the reason for this video and the way it was titled was to try and get your attention. Of course, I'm not going to quit YouTube. Of course, I'm never going to quit YouTube, because I couldn't quit on myself, my children, and neither could I quit on you that's watching. But having said that, I need to kind of figure out what I can bring to the channel that's going to kind of pull back my audience. Now, I know my channel isn't like, you know, other car channels out there. You know, they've got kind of a professional kind of approach to their channel, and my channel's kind of like me just being an idiot, basically. You know, we don't have a huge budget where we can do all these amazing things. And also, you know, a lot of you like watching me going places I shouldn't, because it's kind of a thrill to watch, isn't it? So I understand that aspect of the channel. Now, having said that, again, the channel, in my opinion, is kind of going on a downhill slope. The past couple of videos that I've done, I've all got, you know, I'm not getting the views anymore. I kind of feel like I need to take a step back. I kind of feel like I need to review everything and kind of figure out what direction I should go in with the channel, because at the end of the day, the way the channel is going now, if I keep going on this path, I don't think it's going to last very long. And the last thing I want is for the channel to cease to exist, because I put 5 years of my life into this. Just heard a woman screaming. Do you know that sound when someone falls off a cliff or falls out of a tree? A huge scream and then nothing. Anyway, we'll just gloss over that for 1 second. So the problem with me is I'm going to say this in confidence. I don't need the negativity or the negative comments. I don't need sympathy. That's not what I'm reaching for. Basically, I suffer immensely with mental illness. PTSD from childhood trauma. That many different things that's like going on upstairs that I can't think straight for 2 seconds. I mean, I change my mind like the wind. I kid you not. I literally changed my mind about everything. This is why I've never ever in my life stuck to a job. This is why I've never stuck to one hobby. This is why I've never kind of been one person. I've been like 20 different people. And on top of that, I'm a Gemini, so I have a split personality. I literally don't even know whether I'm coming and going. I'm a 42-year-old man, and I still don't know what I want to do with my life. Hello? I swear if someone says hello back, I'm running. For me, to have stuck to YouTube for 5 years, for me personally, that there is an achievement. For me, that's an achievement. I can't stop overthinking things. And I'll think of something and I think, yeah, that's a good idea. And then give me a few seconds, a few minutes, and I've thought about something else and I forgot about that idea. This is what I have to live with. And like I say, I'm a 42-year-old man. I don't know what I want to do with life. I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I still think to myself, when I grow up, you know, I'm a grown man. Do you know what I mean? It's so hard for me. Not only do I have to try and keep you entertained, I've got to kind of keep myself entertained too. And like I said a few years ago, if I'm bored, you can clearly see it in the videos, and I am clearly bored, and the videos are kind of going downhill because I'm not giving them my all. So I am at a standstill yet again with the channel, not knowing what I want to do. You know, you got the likes of the Late Break Show, you got the likes of Johnny Smith. You can't compete with that type of fella. You really can't. And then you got like Auto Alex, for example. You can't really compete with him either because he's got a budget and a half. So I'm not trying to say I am like Johnny Smith and I'm like Alex, because I'm not on their level because I don't have their funding. I'm broke. Do you know what I mean? This brings me to this next subject. In 5 years, I've made £20,000 on YouTube. In 5 years. Let's break that down a little bit. So that works out as £4,000 a year, yeah? So 4 times 5 equals 20 grand. You break that down some more, yeah? So you break that down into 12 months. That works out at £333 around about a month. You break that down some more. Now you got to understand, I drive all over the country, yeah? So some days I can go out like one location and find like, you know, a decent video, come back and I've spent about 30-40 quid. Some days, some weeks, I have to travel 2, 3, 4 days to places to try and find locations, because then they've all been absolute crap locations. And that's not just to one location, that's several locations in one day. So some days I spend £100 on fuel. So if you work it out, what I'm doing now on the channel was working at one point, because I was getting about 1,500 quid a month, which was doable, and I was actually putting some aside for like the channel. But just lately, the past couple of months, I'm not even reaching £500, which is absolutely terrible. And I mean, you're probably thinking, well, that's a decent amount of money. There's people out there that's not earning any money. I get it. It's not working. In order to create a fantastic channel, which is going to grow from strength to strength, you need money. So the reason for this, the reason for this like kind of story, title, subject, is because I'm running out of ideas. The only way I can keep pushing this channel forward is if I just try and do a bit of everything on the channel, to keep, not to keep everybody happy, just to keep a bit of everything into the channel. Because I can't keep doing the car hunts, the car finds, the car this, the car that, because it's getting thinner on the ground. And because I don't do anything else, you know, my channel is going to get stale, which it already is getting stale. So, you know, I'd like to do a vast majority of things. I mean, fuck, there's that many things you could do, but with little to no budget, there's not much I can do really on the channel. I mean, I've tried everything. What we've done barn finds, we've done garage finds, we've done field finds, we've done buried finds, we've dug cars out, we've washed cars, we've gone in 900 horsepower F80 BMW M3s, we've done drifting, you know, we've bought project cars, we've rescued cars. I mean, the list goes on of the things that I've done for this channel, and still the channel isn't growing and it isn't working. So I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, I'm so frustrated to the point where I want to walk away, but I know I can't, because if I walk away, I'm not only walking away from my dream, my passion, I'm walking away from you that's watching. So this is why this is like kind of a one-off special kind of video of me trying to explain to you, to the ones that actually care, that it's getting to the point where it's so frustrating, and the more the revenue drops, the less likely it is for me to create content, because it's too expensive. And the way the world is now, well, I'll put it into perspective. I was having just over 800,000 views a month, 800,000 views a month, which was bringing in around 1,500 quid. My views have dropped down now to 200,000 views a month, which is non-existent in the AdSense. Non-existent. And I haven't done anything different. I haven't changed my subject, I haven't changed what I do, I haven't done anything different, and the channel's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Do you know what I mean? Until IMSTOKZE will just be, you know, an old disused t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what to do next. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know what to do next, because I can't keep investing my time traveling all over the country if I'm not getting the views. Because if you understand, you know, most of my videos are hitting 10,000 views per video. That works out about 7-8 quid, if that. It's a no-brainer. So I thought I'd just do this kind of short video, just to shortest video, it's probably like 15 minute long, 20 minute long, but I thought I'd just do this video to kind of reach out to my audience, to let them know that I'm just trying to think of better content to bring to you. You know, I want to skydive at Chinook, I want to learn to fly a plane, I want to drive a tank. I don't know, this is the sort of stuff I'd love to bring to the channel, just crazy stuff like that. But without money, without funding, without backing, without sponsors, without generous people, it's just not going to work, because YouTube is my only source of income, and YouTube has kind of crippled me. So you can't say I haven't tried, and I am trying still, and I will continue to try. But I just thought I'd give you this little video, this little kind of inkling into my brain, because I think it's always good that a creator actually reaches out with it to his audience and explains what's actually going on up here. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you to think, God, IMSTOKZE's videos are getting absolute crap, they're getting rubbish, let's quit, let's move on, let's unsubscribe. The reason why the videos are actually going downhill is because I'm running out of stuff, I'm running out of fuel here, and I thought I'd just let you all know I'm running out of ideas. I really am. Without the backing, without the support, without the sponsors, without any of that, like all these other channels get, I'm kind of dead in the water, really. That's one thing I need to quickly mention before I go. My motto is don't limit yourself, and what am I doing, ladies and gents? I'm severely limiting myself. I'm limiting myself to the point where it's just shocking, because I only do one thing, cars, that's it, and it's kind of crippling the channel. I don't even stand for my own motto. So yeah, I'm limiting myself more than I ever have limited myself in my whole life, all because I'm kind of imprisoned by an algorithm. If I don't do what the algorithm tells me to do, I'm not going to get nowhere. The channel will cease to exist. So yeah, so from me, IMSTOKZE, thanks for watching. Remember, don't limit yourself, and as always, keep car hunting.